it is dwindling a bit. So I don't know, CVM. Who do you feel will come out on top? I mean, we've had a lot of good players that have been knocked into losers or knocked out. Yeah.
Oh, for me, few hours ago, I expected JDCR to win the tournament, but now I'm Musician beat JDCR and beat Margu.
Wow.
He's on winner's side by defeating those big players, so he's on fire now.
Yeah, iMusician's on fire, and iMusician is recently sponsored by Equinox. So shout outs to Equinox for picking up a player, one of the best Yoshimitsus in the world, and I'm so glad that we can see this kind of play from a not so common character in a tournament like this. So looks like we got the information for the first match, bracket match, top 8. iMusician versus Junting.
That's so interesting match that both characters sometimes look like they're not fighting, they're just like dancing.
They're just dancing around with each other, yeah. iMusician versus Junting. So basically you're gonna have one character who's very kind of evasive, kind of wants to harass their opponent with mind games and different stances, and then we have Junting, who likes to go all in, right? And of course, in this tournament, what's special about these Tekken Online Challenge tournaments all throughout the world is that the winner of this tournament is going to always play a secret hidden boss, a hidden player, right?
Yeah.
So
right.
After the winner of the tournament, wins everything, and they secure that prize money, they can actually try to win one more game against this secret boss for another $500, which is awesome. It's like a $500 match, right? Can they win it? So I don't know. Who do you think is going to be the secret boss? I remember in the last time I saw it was one of the commentators in Europe. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I saw it. That.
Yeah.
Reinhardt was commentating, but he suddenly became a hidden boss.
Yeah. So. How? Yeah. So I don't know. There's of these two commentators right now. There's a really good player that could possibly be the final boss, right? It's not me. It's not me. But
me?
yeah, it's gonna be you. You're the player.
There's a possibility, yeah. I still can play, yeah.
If it's anyone, it's probably you. But we'll have to see.
We even don't know. We don't know who will be the final boss. Yeah.
So obviously it's gonna be a strong player. Worthy of the final boss title. But it'll definitely be interesting to watch. So I don't know if there's anyone taking any bets on this. I don't know. Who do you think? I'm not sure. I think Nii wasn't in this tournament, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that's definitely a kind of player that would be a really strong final boss, right?
Oh yeah.
That would be kind of crazy. Okay. Looks like we got the information for the match afterwards, and oh man. Okay, so yeah. Looks like we're gonna go into this match first. This is a winner's top 8 match. Chanel versus Meo-Il. So that's gonna be an insane match. We're gonna have Chanel, who's Chanel also a player who plays multiple characters, right? Chanel plays like Eliza, obviously Alyssa, and Zafina, right?
Zafina, right? Yeah.
And Meo-Il probably will pick Geese. But remember, he's not a King of Fighters player. Remember that. Everyone thinks he's a King of Fighters player in Korea. That's coming to Tekken, but actually he's always been a Tekken player. So it'll be interesting. What character do you think Chanel will pick against Meo-Il? Against Meo-Il.
My expectation is Chanel is gonna play Zafina, because Zafina's movement is so good, especially backdash. So,
yeah.
Geese has quite good side tracking moves, so probably Chanel is gonna deal with backdash.
Yeah. What's interesting is Zafina is one of those characters that has like really good movement, right? and it looks like a lot of people coming from 2D games have been picking up Zafina and just playing that backdash game, right? You know, backdash, then punish. You know, bait and punish, and that tool is so strong. It seems like a lot of these players are not even using the sidestepping so much, and you know, being very successful with Zafina, which shows how strong Zafina's you know, movement, sideways movement is, right? The 2D movement is really good, but of course she's got good 3D movement as well. Overall, very, very strong character. So yeah, there's probably a good chance that we'll see Chanel playing Zafina, but of course, Geese, I mean, you know, we've all seen what Geese can do, right? That's,
Yeah, right.
you know, Geese can, you know, with the right meter, even without meter, Geese has all these tools, like the parry. If you get the mid parry that like that throws your opponent to the other side, it takes so much health. So many good tools, right? But yeah, it looks like we're getting right into it. This is going to be Meo-Il
Versus ROX Dragons.
Yeah, ROX Dragons Chanel.
Chanel. That was my expectation, Zafina.
Yeah. And you're right. All right. All right, top 8 winners. We're getting into it now. Come on.
Might be amusing.
This might be amusing, says this Geese. I think it will be amusing. This is two really strong characters played by two really strong players. And we're getting into it now.
Nice punish. How can he punish that downfold one?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a combo.
Yeah. It's a pickup. And again,
Carry.
Dragon's...
Nice combo. What a damage.
Yeah, and Dragon's Nest, a very small stage, so a launch from the middle can lead to a lot of damage, but looking like Geese getting the counter hit, pushing Zafina to the other side, and gets the wall splat. This is going to be death.
How Chanel played today is quite different, I think. Yeah.
Fight.
He's more aggressive today.
Yeah, Chanel definitely known to play a more defensive style, right? But now it's now we're seeing a little different side from. Oh, okay, a low parry there. That was kind of an offensive low parry, right? Dash up low parry. And you know, Meo-Il so good at keeping the opponent at the wall.
Wow, conversion.
Yeah,
That's big damage.
yeah, that was big damage from that tiny conversion.
Nice
Oh, nice block
punish.
on the low, and wow, Meo-Il, you cannot escape. This is Meo-Il.
3. Fight.
They have met few times and Meo-Il has some experience.
Yeah,
That's good feeling.
yeah. All right, so right now, Chanel hasn't put anything on the board yet. He's has 0 rounds yet in this top 8 winners. But yeah,
Nice.
Chanel slowing it down, poking away. Oh,
He couldn't break it.
it didn't break the throw, and now dangerous position for Chanel right now.
Meo-Il has meter, yeah.
2 bars a meter, and one wall splat. Oh, okay.
Here comes.
Yeah.
Little
Ooh. And Chanel being so patient right now. Wow. Wow, that
What a
was
side set.
extreme patience, and finishes it with the low. The squid attack. I think the Koreans call that the ojingo, right? The squid attack. The very long range of.
Oh yeah,
that,
squeeze attack.
Yeah, the squid. I hope that catches on in the West too.
Meo-Il still has meter, 2 meters.
Yeah. All right. Rapuken. Oh,
That's gonna be end.
Oh, that counter hit.
Raging Storm is coming.
Yeah. Here we go. And Meo-Il takes the first game. Wow, that's yeah, Meo-Il is on a tear right now, and it looks like Chanel, like, you know, later on he tried to play a bit more defensive. You know, he was patient when he took that one round. He was defending really well against the, you know, the meter burning and all the Geese stuff, and was able to kind of get out of the corner and finish off the round very patiently, right? You know, lesser players would have gone more ham, but still, it looks like Chanel's going to need a bit more than that to overcome Meo-Il's Geese, which is so strong right now. What do you think? What do you think Chanel needs to do in this next
Chanel
game?
changed his playstyle after 2 rounds were taken by Meo-Il, but Meo-Il also knew it and he made lots of counter hit.
Yeah.
China wanted to attack him more, but he was in hurry. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he needs to be defensive, so he picked Infinite Stage.
Okay, and once again, Chanel so famous for picking the Infinite Azure 2, the one with the beautiful purple sky, which matches the colors of Zafina, at least her default costume, the one in the portrait. All right, so we're double Rupuken as your intro, which is, you know, crazy. It's just like a premonition of how violent it's gonna get.
Fight.
All right, so let's see if if Chanel can use the stage to play a bit more defensive style and play more reactively.
Normally, Chanel, when he has more health bar, he goes backward, but Geese has more health bar, so he's going backward.
Yeah. And right now, it is like we expected, a little bit slowed down. Okay, throws being broken, little pokes here and there. Defensive play right now.
Oh, wow, a lot of timing.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Just whipping those jabs multiple times and then getting Chanel to come in, tagging him with the down 4 counter hit. And this is why Chanel is down 1 round right now.
What a confident 1-1-2 string.
Fight.
Yeah. Yeah, Meo-Il playing so strong. And of course, Chanel, you know, this is Chanel. This is like one of the greatest Tekken players. And Meo-Il is just using this tournament to prove himself. Nice block on the low. Oh, but gets cop
What a
kicked.
hop kick.
And, yep, finisher connects. And very little health. Gonna be very difficult for Meo-Il to come back. Now 1 apiece.
Round 3.
He was trying to make big
Fight.
damage by jump attack, but
Yep.
he failed out.
Alright.
Oh, I was expecting Harry,
Yeah.
but he didn't. He just interrupt.
Oh, gets him with the squid. So long, that range, right? But very punishable. If that gets blocked, it's huge damage.
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
a lot of damage.
Yeah, and burning the meter. And,
He has
Meo-Il
one more.
Yeah, he has
so
one more
it's
bar,
okay.
so... Yeah, Meo-Il in a very good position right
Ah,
now.
what a counter hit!
Yeah. And this is gonna do it.
Ooh, that's kind of performance.
Yeah, and Meo-Il
Right.
1 game away from taking this, or 1 round away from taking this already.
Oh, what a low parry!
Low parry! Oh, I felt that, yeah.
That's not a normal low parry.
Yeah.
Especially.
Yeah, what a read. What a call out. Ooh.
So Chanel is chasing now.
Yeah, Chanel is now like going in. And Chanel does have to make something happen though.
Ooh! What a running one.
Gets denied. Wow, okay. Meo-Il. Wow, just the bulldozer right now. Meo-Il. Is Meo-Il gonna win the whole thing? Do you think Meo-Il can take this whole thing?
That's possible. I've never seen that kind of short round on Infinite Stage with Chanel.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
Chanel
yeah.
got his stage, and you know we're all like, okay, well maybe things will be a little different, but you know what we saw was the same thing. It was like a 3-1, you know, win in rounds. It was crazy. It was just so dominant. But yeah, I think the next match that we're gonna get into, this is the match that we talked about earlier, iMusician versus Junting. Another
Crazy
top
players,
level match. Yeah, this is some of the highest level Tekken is here, you know, at the Tekken Online Challenge. Yeah, iMusician versus Junting. So, I mean, you know, iMusician's been on a tear as well. You know, definitely with under a new banner, under Equinox, the new sponsor, and I imagine he wants to prove himself right now, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
that was good choice. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you know,